Welcome back to the Smail 500. The Smail 500 is Smail Auto Group's annual employee food drive that benefits the Westmoreland County Food Bank.
And right now we're on week 2 with canned fruits and vegetables, and the bonus points being on beans and nuts, which means stuff like this doesn't count.
Last week we finished with PreOwned Center 2 in first place, Kia in second place, and Acura in third. So let's see how they're doing this week.
Come on guys, let's go.
Let's go. So our first stop is here at Acura, where you guys averaged 22.4 points per employee. How are you feeling about that?
I'm feeling really good because we're all pulling our weight and chipping in and getting food for the food bank.
Okay Heath, so next week is boxed meals in cereal with the double points being on cereal. What is your plan?
We're gonna kill it here with cereal.
Okay, you heard it here first. We have a serial killer. Okay.
So our next stop is Honda, where we're here with Jordan, and you guys averaged 23.2 points per employee. You filled this whole Odyssey. How are you feeling?
I am really impressed with what we've done. It has been great so far, so I hope that my team just keeps up the hard work for the next 2 weeks.
And next week, we're doing boxed meals and cereal with double points being on cereal. Jordan, what is your plan for next week to keep this going?
We're hoping to seriously knock out the competition. So we're just going to get everyone to bring in, as much as they can, get our customers involved to really get as many donations as we can.
So our next stop was PreOwned Center 2. We're here with Paul, where you guys have a great variety of beans, and you guys also averaged 117 points per employee. How are you feeling?
I feel really great, and I think I speak for everybody here in the showroom that we outperformed ourselves last week. For week 3, I think we're going to do the same exact thing. We're going to outperform week 2, week 1.
What is your actual plan to just keep this momentum that you've had this week and last week going?
We've actually been preparing since week 1. We already have a couple food items for week 3, so that'll give us a jump start on hopefully doing as good as what we did week 1 and 2.
So we're here at the Collision Center, and you guys averaged 7 points per person, which is an improvement since last week. So how are you feeling?
Well, I'm glad that we improved. If I didn't have my mask on, you would see the smell on my face. I think we did good this week. Everybody gave a little bit more, so we were able to get more than what we did last week, and I think we got all beans, so I think we did all double points. So that's great.
And next week is boxed meals and cereal.
I know. We got to do the cereal part.
What is your plan?
Get cereal.
Okay. All right, well then.
Okay, so we're here at the Detail Center, and you guys averaged 5 points per employee. So how are you feeling about that?
Actually, I'm pretty happy about that, Kia. I think we're doing okay. We're holding our own weight. Again, we tried to go with the double points this week with the beans, so I'm pretty happy with what we've done this week.
And next week is boxed meals and cereal with the double points being on the cereal. What is your plan to overcome the competition next week?
Well, Corey, I think as I've said the first couple of weeks, we will focus on the bonus points. But again, we're willing to accept anything we can get because it's for the good cause and the best overall. So we're going to take whatever we can get, but we will focus on the bonus points to kind of help that too and push our own interest too.
Bada bean, bada boom. They did good this week. Let's hope we can keep it up next week. We're on to the next ones over at somewhere.
So our next stop was at Kia, and you guys averaged 48 points per employee, which is an improvement since last week. Very, very nice. So how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. Everybody's getting pretty competitive about this time, so it's starting to pile up and really starting to show how much effort's being put in.
And next week, they're going to do boxed meals and cereal with double points being on cereal. What is your plan to just keep competitive with all the other auto groups?
Everybody's got to pull together now. Some of these items start getting, a little bit more than like beans and things. So they're getting pricey, but no complaints. We'll pull together and, come out strong next week again.
Okay, so now we're here at Ford, and you guys averaged 17 points per employee, which is much better than you guys did last week. How are you feeling?
I'm actually feeling really good. As we said all along, week 2 is now done. I knew it was going to be a very challenging year this year because of COVID and everything. As you can see, we are making progress. Everybody gave what they could give, and that's the most important thing. Yes, it is nice with the competition, but honestly, when it comes down to it, it's all about what we can collect this year to give to Westmoreland County Food Bank and feed those 500 families.
And next week is boxed meals and cereal, with the double points being on cereal. What is your plan for next week?
Well, Corey, like I says, we're just going to keep going out. I go around the dealership, ask for whatever anybody could give, tell them to go to their pantry if they can grab, like this past week was 1 can of food or whatever. Next week, well, actually starting today, it'll be, a box of cereal or whatever. And if you're going by and you want to donate, we'd greatly appreciate it here at the Ford store.
All right, we're here at Mercedes-Benz with Anthony, where you guys had a nice variety of beans. How do you think you did this week?
I think that we did well. It's still only the first half of the contest, but I think it's definitely a good start.
And so next week is boxed meals and cereal. Do you have a strategy for next week?
So there's already been a little bit of chatter about the second half of this contest and really stocking up on some of the cereal. So I definitely think that's where it's going to start. And then the boxed meals too, we already have a little bit of a head start there as well. So I think starting early, kind of already having it all already in there for the third week.
So do we think the Twizzlers are helping, or?
I think that they are, but I think as you're going to find as this contest grows, we're going to have an even larger variety of candy. So if Twizzlers aren't your thing, we still have other options, but keep in mind the Twizzler can is full again. So stop by and donate at Smail Motor Cars.
You get Twizzlers.
All right, so our last stop is here at GMC, and you guys averaged 10.8 points per employee. So how are you feeling about that?
I feel pretty good. We really stepped up our game. We really are stepping our game up overall this whole entire year from last year. It's this time of the year we really need it. We really need to help the families and things like that, and that's the main thing.
Did really good this week. Next week is boxed meals and cereal. What is your plan?
So our plan as always is, we're going to hit up our employees here. The sales staff is very good with that, with donating and things like that. We're going to hit up our service department and get them to donate to our parts department. We have a very good team here at the GM store. So, I'm going to hit them all up and go shopping and get everything we need. And we're gonna crush it this week again.
All right, so here we are with the week 2 results. And in first place, we have PreOwned Center 2. Not too far behind, we have Kia. And in third place, we have a tie between Acura and Honda.
And we would also like to point out, this is the first time that PreOwned 2 has not won can for can. Honda actually brought in the most cans out of anyone.
Yeah, so there's really a battle for third place right now, but it looks like Honda's coming for PreOwned 2.
It's getting interesting. It's starting to get competitive.
So next week, week 3, we're collecting boxed meals and cereal, and the bonus points are going to be on cereal.
So we're going to be looking for that Tony the Tiger, Honey Nut Cheerios, Lucky Charms. We're being for cereal about next week. So we'll see you next week on the Smail 500.